Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is James and Michael from the McMillens bringing you your late night Saturday live stream for McMillen's Live for
December 2, 2017.
Okay, and the song credit for this goes to Trans-Siberian Orchestra for a Mad Russian Christmas. So yeah, it's basically a punk rock version of
It's a medley of Nutcracker songs.
Yeah, so it's like really cool. Courtesy of, but not sponsored by, Pandora. So yeah, once this song ends, I'm gonna pause it because I don't know what song's next.
It's on shuffle.
It's on.
Because you never know what will come out if it's on shuffle.
Yeah.
It's only 2 stations.
So last night was like really interesting for me.
I stayed up all night.
Yeah, Michael stayed up all night.
Or almost all night.
Like almost all night. But anyway, we have a kind of a fan club over at the South Dakota School of the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to those guys. We love you guys. Your support is awesome.
And also shout out to Ian.
Shout out to Ian who
helped us underwrite today's broadcast.
No, he didn't. But he did help out on yesterday. He was featured in yesterday's live stream, so I want to thank him for all support. If you want to go subscribe to his channel, it's GT500 Muscle 17 Gaming. He'd enjoy that. He's up to 13 subscribers now. And we're up to 55, so thank you guys. That's a huge support, is always welcome. But going back to our fan club at South Dakota School of Blind and Visually Impaired.
And it's all girls.
Not all girls. All those guys are awesome at supporting us. We appreciate it. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep up the support. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it right now because I'm losing focus. So yeah. Anyway, Michael kind of stayed in bed all day.
All morning.
Well, yeah, practically all morning. He woke up at about 11:30. I woke up about 11 because they called me for pills.
They called me and I told you.
Yeah.
Some guy was talking to me. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know who he was because usually they come up and give me my pills, so I don't know.
It's usually a girl who called.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys saw it in the other day, but Michael, move a little bit. If you can see that, that is a small Christmas tree that my mom gave us.
Very colorful.
It's very colorful. So, yeah. I have a little bit of sad news. It's not super sad news, but it's sad news for Michael. Okay? It's sad news for Michael. You want to tell him the sad news?
What's the sad news?
Let's go take a look in the fridge.
I won't have anything to have for lunch.
Michael is out of Lunchables, so he's like really upset. And he's also out of pop because I took his last Coke. But we have Mountain Dew, but he can't stand Mountain Dew. And he ate the last Chips Ahoy, which makes me upset. But we still have like chicken nuggets and stuff, so we're not gonna go hungry. But lately I've just been watching a little bit of YouTube. I haven't been really feeling well. And if you notice, if you're a long-time fan or a long-time viewer of the channel, you'll notice this thing. I dislocated my pump today, and while I was talking to Violet on the phone, I twisted wrong, and it popped not once, not twice, but 3 times. So it like really hurts to move. So this thing, what it does is it holds it in place until the muscle contracts. In fact, I'm supposed to put an ice pack on because it can. Anatomy 101, okay? Anatomy 101. This is not just for people with CP or anything like that, but this is anyone. In the wintertime or something like that, when your body is exposed to the cold, it contracts, the muscles contract, because your body's trying to conserve energy. try to keep you warm. So it's a natural response. So if you contract that muscle right here, contract that muscle, it pulls it back into place, and yes, it hurts like hell. So when I do that, I'm gonna be on painkillers, and not like super strong painkillers, but strong enough that it'll be at ease. So yeah, I'm kind of in pain. And I call my dad about it. He's like, "Well, did you square up the pump?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And squaring up the pump.
If it's bad enough, maybe you should consult your doctor.
Oh, definitely Dr. Pinecheck. Might consult Dr. Schmidt, which is the new person filling my pump.
How about Dr. Johnson? If it's bad enough, you might have to go to Johnson.
Michael's holding the phone. Okay, hold it. Just grab it. Yeah, right. Okay, squaring the pump is basically you go like this, because you kind of make a square with your fingers. So you go like this, and you go on the edge of the pump and you push it into place. So yeah, that's what squaring the pump is. And I need to do something real quick, so I'm gonna turn to Michael. Talk, Michael. How's your day been? What have you been doing?
I worked on a project that nearly failed. It's called Another Trip 2, Poorly Edited.
Yeah, it's poorly edited. Sorry, guys, I had to pull up my pants. That would have been really embarrassing.
The episode is poorly edited because, you know me, and I don't have a true editor. I need someone to re-edit some of my things.
Sorry.
James doesn't have time for that.
I do, it's just I don't. Most of his editing stuff is like simple things. And if I could, I think I can give him Grammarly. Grammarly. Have you ever heard those commercials? But I was introduced to Grammarly while watching YouTube. I'm like, wow, I could really use that. Clicked on the link.
What's that?
It's it's kind of like an editing software. You could use it like through Facebook and stuff like that. It's like really cool. So yeah, I definitely recommend it because it highlights words, and it shows you like the right way to spell them and right way to use them and stuff like that. So I use it all the time on my computer, and it doesn't really work with I don't think it works with
Screen readers.
Not screen reader, but WordPerfect 9, which is the software that I use. But
I experimented with it during Thanksgiving. I don't like it.
What? No, you didn't work with WordPerfect 9. You worked with
WordPerfect.
No, you didn't. You worked with WordPad.
I experimented with that, and I don't like Narrator. I like JAWS and the subtle use of zoom text.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the software that I uses. What is up with my lips? It's like I don't know what is up. Like it keeps on. I know I shouldn't pick at my lips. I made some videos this afternoon, and when I made the videos, I went into the bathroom and I cleaned up a little bit. But it's like every time I do a live video, there's something wrong with my mouth. I don't do it's impossible to do a camera test to see what the camera looks like. Well, I could, it's just I keep on forgetting. And a couple of my fans pointed out that I need to shave off my sideburns. I totally agree with you. Mustache needs to go, and they suggested that I shave off here. I'm like, no, because when it fills up, this is what my plan is, to just keep it like this, and I don't like it. I don't like the underbeard. I like it right on the edge. But yeah, I like the idea that they had about shaving here. So yeah. Yeah, they give me good advice. They also said to keep it short, because yesterday, if you didn't watch, of course it got 15 to 16 views, which is amazing for me, because I usually get views for anything. For a live stream, I made a 55-minute live stream, so I was like, yeah. And one of my fans, she's amazing. I think she told me not to mention her in vlogs anymore, but I mentioned her a lot. I've been mentioning her a lot, so you probably know who I'm talking about. She said, you should do a 2-hour vlog. I'm like, yeah. What am I going to talk about for 2 hours?
Same. I can't do a 2-hour Mike Monday thing, but I might end up doing that.
Eyebrows. My eyebrows are just weird. And I watched yesterday's, I tried to watch yesterday's live stream, but I could not make it through. I got bored of myself. And my voice puts myself to sleep, and it's really weird. So what's really cool is a bunch, not many of my fans know that I wrote a really long book, and I made the reading videos for Michael.
They weren't much help.
I don't read very good. I seriously don't. But anyway, I thought about like it kind of like drops off because I was writing the main story and then it like drops off. Then I was writing another thing called Legends of the Handicapped Hero, The End, which is basically just in a nutshell what happened at the end, but I didn't finish with that because I used real life relationships and my relationships kept on changing, so that way I didn't really have a really good ending.
And I never really did write a book. I started on it,
but
I failed.
But yeah. So I was thinking about Michael and I could sit down one day and just discuss how many different ways it could end. I mean, there's
Mine would be everyone dies.
yeah, he said everyone dies, and I'm like, that could be a good way to end the series. I mean, the way the series ends now, I can't really go. Well, I could because it's a live stream. I'm not limited limited. But basically, okay. I don't know if you guys really want to hear this, but what am I gonna do? So, the whole story of Legends of Handicap Hero is based off of real people, but
A few aren't.
over 85% of the characters are based off of real people. So there's Michael's in it, Emery's in it, or Emery, what's his last name? Longcrow is in part 4.
The remake of part 4.
Michael's
which I got rid of the remake of part 4.
Michael's in part 4. He's like in a part where we visit Aberdeen, and Michael or my team and I stay in the apartment. So yeah, at the school. And my friend Austin's in it, and Ian's in it. Though Ian kind of changed characters, but I won't go into that because when I first started, Ian was based off of this one guy I knew, but then I based him off of my best friend, Ian, aka GT500 Muscle 17 Gaming. So yeah, my friend Madison's in it. My friend, like a bunch of my friends from school are in it.
Except for maybe Savannah. Maybe for one part.
Who?
Savannah?
You mean from part 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Savannah dies. Yeah, Savannah dies. Yeah. She gets kidnapped, and she gets killed. Of course, you knew that, didn't you? I didn't want to really say that it was Savannah, but yeah, her character definitely got it coming. She wasn't a bad guy, she was a good guy, but she was based off a real person, and that real person showed her real colors real quick. So yeah. And then I basically wrote a wiki page, like a wiki page, like describing things, stuff like that, kind of stuff, and, I'm sorry, I'm just sliding down in my chair. About like a series that I wrote. like a miniseries that I wrote, but I never really wrote the story itself. I just wrote the wiki page. But I'm not going to talk about that now. If you want me to, I will. But yeah.
I've been working on several different series.
In a nutshell, Legend of the Handicap Hero Part 1, I gave to a friend. I think she burned it, which made me sad. Part 1,
Wait, you printed Part 1 out?
no. I used to write, Part 4 was the only one that I wrote completely on the computer.
Parts 3 and 4.
Well, did I finish Part 3?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, I don't think I finished Part 3. But, yeah. It was interesting and stuff like that. But, Michael, you have anything else to say?
No, not really.
If you want to learn more about Legends of the Handicap Hero, put it down in the comments, and I will get back to you, or I'll make a whole different video about it, basically just going over what the story is about. Because I was working on it for about 2.5 years. Started in like 2015, and I stopped writing late 2017. So like, yeah, about 2 years. And it was like really long too.
They even put me to sleep a few times.
Yeah, I used to turn on the reading videos when I couldn't sleep. Put me to sleep. So yeah, I'm going to cut it off here. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we upload a new video. And I will see you guys later.